There are white tents, there are acrobats, and there are horses, but this is not a circus. Think Cirque du Soleil with horses. We're going to get a sneak peek. Come with us. I have a feeling it's a very unique show. Over 35 horses perform in each show, with over 100 performers in total. There is a dreamlike quality to Cavalla, with acrobats, aerialists, and white horses. The costumes and set design at one point have a Roman feel, bringing the audience member back in time. That looks difficult. And so does that. And so does that. Acrobats on horse. This is not your typical balance beam, but this is Cavalla. Normand, I read somewhere that you described the show as it's not a unique show, but a unique concept. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, you get to see a lot of shows with acrobatic, with horses. You get to see a lot of event with dancer. But here, first, it starts with the stage. You can't see a stage like that anywhere in the world. And I wanted to tell a story, but not a theatrical way. I wanted to tell a story with the images. So we have a huge projection, multimedia. So it's the mix of everything that make it so unique.
And you also mentioned that in a show prior that you brought a horse on stage and that everyone was watching the horse and not the 150 performers. Yeah. So that's what sparked the idea for Cavalla?
Yeah, that happened about more than 12 years ago, 14 years ago. And I was amazed to see how the public was attracted by bare horses. Nothing, no costume, no makeup, and we work very hard to make the 150 performers look good, with makeups and costume.
No one was looking at that.
And the horses, was stealing focus. So I said, there's something going on here, and I did that show for over 10 years. And years after years, I brought more horses, and I started to do stunt, and I started to understand that they're the most beautiful living on Earth. They're the most beautiful animal living on Earth. So you put a horse bare, and here you are. You have a show.
Estelle, how long have you been with Cavalla?
Since the beginning. There is almost 6 years ago.
And you've been everywhere in the world?
Yes, almost. We've been 2 years in Europe, many times in USA, Canada. Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome to Chicago. I understand the show's been extended in Chicago.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm very, very happy to be in Chicago. It's just a beautiful city.
Have you been all over the world?
Yes, for sure.
And your favorite place is Chicago?
Yes. I'm just here for just 2 days now. But it's very, very nice. I go to near the water, and wow, yeah.
Can you just chat a little bit about what it takes a village to build Cavalla?
Well, it's the biggest tour in the world in terms of logistic. I mean, even bigger than the Rolling Stone. The Rolling Stone, they travel with 55 semi-trailer, but we do with how about 100 semi-trailer, plus the horses. So we bring 2,500 tons of dirt sand to create the stage. I mean, and we have 120 people permanent touring, plus locally we hired about 100 people. So it's just a big production. We're touring with the biggest touring tent in the world, and And the way we set up the stage has nothing to do with circus. It's people facing the stage. It's auditorium seating, and everybody get to see, and it's very high. The bleachers are very high. The seats are very high because everybody get to see the hoof of the horse. So everything was designed for the show, for the horses.
It's amazing. It's a magnificent show. The show is Cavalla. Go see it. It's in Chicago until August 2nd. For Chicago 3 Media, I'm Jennifer Nicola.